I also, before we go in, I want to take a peek into the astral as well.
Okay.
And see if there's any spirits or other presences that I can discern.
Okay, cool. Make a sensing check for me, if you would.
Yeah.
Totally.
I've got that somewhere.
That's a thing.
Come roll those dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll.
I'm so good at this. Well, better than anyone else in the
That's
party.
actually not
so,
bad. Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay, cool. So where are you looking specifically? Are you just looking like on the street for any hidden spirits or people who might be watching, or?
Yeah, I wanna look for watchers, any other astral presences, which I don't anticipate there being a lot in this area of time at this time of the morning. I want to see if there's any spirits that seem to be stationary or taking up some notice on the Geoduck.
Okay. Okay.
Particularly, they would be spirits of air for the Hermetic tradition and spirits of
Do not get along well with spirits of air.
water, I think, for the shamanic tradition.
Okay.
In terms of what are traditionally considered to be detection spirits.
Cool if I back you up on this one with astral perception.
Ooh.
Is that a thing you can do?
A couple of astrally
at him.
perceiving
I feel like it's a
gentlemen.
good
Who
thing.
has cyber modifications?
I don't have
Okay.
any. A sensing is a good way to also pick up on people's emotions, right? Is that correct, or did I build him? Because I built him sort of more for that. But
Yes.
It seems like it's also applicable here.
Yes, yeah, yeah. A sensing is being able to tell what somebody's true nature is.
Got it.
And
is this currently an aura reading test, or is this something different?
This is a. You're using a sensing to kind of search at this point.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit of both. I'm kind of fudging it here because
Okay.
I don't know the rules
That's
entirely
fine,
well. I think there's an astral perception as well that I can might be able to look up.
That is not a thing I'm doing.
Okay.
And that's magic. It's magic plus a sensing, or is it a different attribute?
Sensing is.
Oh yeah. What's the?
It's
logic. Or
It
willpower.
says in.
Huh?
It's intuition.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Intuition.
Okay.
Intuition. I heard that I was listening to XM and they had the Adam Sandler goat tied to a pickup truck. And it's just like, oh, I thought this was hilarious at one time in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, goat. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty
alright.
good.
It's gonna.
That's really good.
It's
And those
gonna be
sixes
capped.
explode, too.
Yeah, but it's capped by my mental limit already.
Okay, what's your mental
Okay.
limit?
It's 5.
A 5? Okay, cool.
Wow.
All
But are
right.
we curious about how this goes?
Right.
Yeah. Roll it.
Machi.
Zach earned this, right? Is that his
That's
name,
7.
Zach?
Colin.
Colin.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to call you
7.
Zach,
Oh.
Colin.
8, 9. What's this?
That's another
Fudge.
5.
Tab.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
All right, but you hit your limit.
Well,
I did hit my
I'm
limit.
not the best.
Okay.
But
party.
no, but like when it comes to spirits, like I'm here for you. I just
Right.
I'll just whisper in your ear everything I saw, and then you can be like, "Well, I spotted blah blah blah." Yeah.
Okay. Let me check something. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm public about everything I say.
Right. Okay. You're saying, guys, I'm gonna check out this shit
Yeah,
astrally.
exactly.
Don't
But
lose your
also-
shit.
Yeah.
You give a good look around, and you are pretty sure that nobody is watching you, and there are no spirits around, and something's up with Moonbiter.
Ruh-roh.
His astral signature is not quite what you expect.
Ah. Okay.
And I will leave that at that.
Cool. Does a sensing give a sense of a person's level of magic?
Yes, I mean he's got the magic in him.
Got the mojo.
I got the music in me. He's got the magic in him, and that's as expected. What's sort of unexpected is he's not who he claims to be.
Oh, okay.
You could say that about most people.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
we all
fair.
have our secrets,
Yep.
but his is particularly unusual when you look at it in the astral space.
Okay. That is not a thing I share.
You could pry a little bit more, but you know, it's up to you.
Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. So yeah, you wink out. There's nobody here.
Okay.
This is literally just a magical dead zone.
Great.
There ain't shit here.
I,
Mages wouldn't be caught dead here, really.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
What are we even doing here, guys?
Let's. Shall we? I think we're clear.
Yeah.
And what did Ketu find? Ketu was
Yeah, Ketu. It was
Batman on us.
a lot of the same. There's a couple of cars parked out back. You count 4 cars in the parking lot. It's a large parking lot, but for some reason the place isn't hopping at 10 a.m.
Unlike most strip clubs.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I know what it is.
Interesting.
What the deal is. Just people going about their day in the sprawl. Nothing unexpected. Nobody's paying particularly close attention. I mean, you're not the most conspicuous group necessarily. You know, you've got a bit of a distinctive style.
I mean, I can throw a trench coat on.
yeah. You probably do something to dress it
If
down
I
because
need
you have
it.
to go about your daily life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I mean, my drones
none of my
don't like to
weapons
be
would be
contained.
available on a casual.
Right. Yeah. So
Casual.
I imagine you're all doing a good job to be discreet about your weapons and whatnot.
Can I use facial sculpt before we go in to look super super old?
Yeah.
And I'm also going to use disguise to adopt a hunch.
Okay. Wait. What is that second one?
Disguise just a skill.
Oh. Okay. Got it. Disguise.
Do you want to roll?
Disguise.
I can roll for either, but
Because you said disguise to adopt a hunch.
to like.
Adopt a hunch. I thought you meant like a hunch, like.
No. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Hunch.
Yeah.
Little
Okay.
Quasimodo. Oh, you're so cute.
Just do it.
I'm going to adopt that little hunt.
I know. Like I heard adopt too, and it's like you're.
And that would be that would be exactly with my character.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, I
Come
know.
to me, all
He
the little
adopts
hunches.
a lot of
It's
things,
perfect.
Right,
including
that's right.
all the hunches.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you guys, and you're gonna stay outside of the gooey duck. Ketu does not trifle with matters of the flesh.
I mean,
It's up to you, man.
Well, my idea is I didn't find anything externally, so maybe I'm get through the roof.
Oh, you're gonna
Yes.
find an access
Sneak
to the
in.
roof, huh? Okay. Cool. Make a architecture knowledge roll. And I know you've got it.
I do.
I know you got
That's
it.
cool. That's a good skill.
Ketu is a free runner, essentially, physical adept. So parkour.
Oh no.
Parkour.
No.
I'm almost done with the new book, The Aeronaut's Windlass.
Oh yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
there's
big fan
a 6 right by the dice.
There's a 6 and a little die. Okay,
How did
roll
we get
those.
To him through parkour?
6.
Oh, have you not read the Jim Butcher stuff?
We were we
With
were
the-
making an Offits reference, I believe,
Yeah,
right?
you were.
Yeah.
Oh, in one of the later books, he's
The Dresden Files?
Yeah, he's exercising on the island,
Uh-huh.
and he shouts that every time he does a jump or a leap or he does
Awesome.
his stuff.
That's what.
And Bob's like, I don't think you have to shout that every time. He's
Bob
like,
is
hey,
such a great
back,
character.
back off. This is my thing.
That's awesome.
All right, so you parkour up to the roof. Parkour. And you're going to look around for some way to get inside of this damn place. So roll me some architectural knowledge. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, Nelly.
1,
4.
2,
All right.
3.
Yeah, it's hiding over here.
Oh, there's another one hidden back there?
Okay.
Yeah. So we have 3 hits.
And that's because of these 3 5s.
Yep.
All right.
So, as it turns out, there is an air conditioning. There's a large air conditioner there, and you could easily pop off one of those panels. It's sort of one of those. It's not a house because it's such a large building. You could probably scamper down there and get into the what would essentially be the what's the thing?
Ventilation?
What's the thing up above the regular place?
The false
Not-
Attic?
roof.
What's the opposite of basement? Attic.
Attic.
God damn it, I'm dumb. Yeah, you can get into what's essentially the attic, sort of the crawl space up above the club. The club. You don't see any. This doesn't look like it's. This doesn't look like it is trapped or alarmed or anything like that. This is, they're not expecting people to deal with the bullshit of, and you're very small, so this is going to be easier for you.
I imagine this is all going to go down in the basement.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're able to pop it open, and do you do that? Do you go into the crawl space then? Yes. Not crawl space.
Yeah,
Opposite of crawl space. You know what I mean.
They're both
above space. Cool. All right, so you were there, and everybody else?
The hunch space.
Grabsy's going to stay in the car
That's probably a good call.
because
Grabsy was dropped off. Oh, do we have our own car?
yeah, he gets into his little spot. It's it's kind of weird, so I'm just gonna check it out.
He likes to wait in the van.
I don't trust him.
So,
So
you guys.
I'll shoot Grabsy like a still taken from the video,
Okay.
and just see if he can run facial recognition on the side, and then pipe up and let me know what this Johnson's affiliates are when he finds out.
Okay. I mean, you can just get a picture of him when you go inside too. But I can do that. Yep.
Give us
Grabsy, we also need you to give us a heads up if any cars or any other vans or a team comes popping out.
Yeah. I'll be your eyes and ears.
I also need you to rig up surveillance
That's-
along every
that's what
single
we
one
need
of
you.
these windows. Go ahead and
well-
mount a security alarm on that door right there, and then I also need you to pick up.
Gidget, it's okay. It's okay. You can stop hazing him.
No?
Wait, but she doesn't make jokes. She told me that. You know what? I'm gonna have to do some research on how to. But you know what? I could probably get something to you.
Just get back to me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let
yeah.
me know what you think you can manage.
All right. Furiously, how to rig. He gets on the Google equivalent, whatever that is. Cool. So, all right. And finally, you guys.
Watching YouTube videos about
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he gets distracted, and yeah, he's reading about World War II and the Night of Terror. He's like, oh, I didn't know that.
Just
Whoa.
down a rabbit hole. Of
Yes,
links.
exactly. He's in the
Just-
Wikipedia rabbit hole before
Would
long.
you like to know more?
Grabsy, yes, he's not the most focused.
Yeah, it's all just puppies and cat videos from here on out.
Before we go inside, how do you guys want to play this? I currently look super, super old. What I figured is I would present myself as a very aged fixer, here to be the mouthpiece for you guys. But I don't know if you guys feel comfortable with that. I don't know how you guys work together and how I should fit into this.
I mean, I don't find myself to be a particularly charismatic person.
I think that's a good idea, and I'll back you up. And if you go too far, then you'll know.
Yeah, perfect.
All right,
Great.
Okay.
be the
So-
mouth.
The gooey duck. My brother has prepared some text for you.
Lovely.
Tim, if you're watching at home, I know you're not.
Brothers are the worst.
Kedu has vouched for you. Don't let him down.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I know the value of a vouch.
$3.50.
That voucher.
Okay.
Betty.
All right. The glistening gooey duck. Guys, look how much we did. Look how much we managed to do.
Oh,
yeah.
we did it.
First mission. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
We're so good at this. Most efficient campaign ever.
We're having fun. So, Seattle is home to a number of high-class strip clubs with dues-paying members, tuxedo-clad trogdormen to keep you safe, and Nova hot performers undulating across multiple stages, performing high-gravity-defying dances to packed crowds of refined gentlemen of all races and creeds. This is not one of those strip clubs.
Oh.
The glistening gooey duck is the architectural equivalent of a sad, muffled fart. Located on the outskirts of the Redmond Barrens, the first thing that strikes you as you enter the building is the stickiness. The next is the smell.
Oh.
The last and most pressing
like
is
gravity in here.
the giant paw of the troll bouncer who insists that you pay a 5 new yen cover charge. As you pass by, the magnetic anomaly detector buzzes, and the troll tells you to check your weapons or get your dreck kicked. Do you hand over your weapons? Or I say, hey, you need to hand over your weapons.
Can I just command him to let us through?
You could try.
I would like to try.
All right.
Without a threat, no threat,
'Kay.
just commanding him to let us through.
What does that entail? Are you
It is-
magicking him?
Nope. It is completely mundane. It is
Okay.
leadership.
Okay.
It is. It's a little magic.
Oh, all right.
It's a little magic.
It's a little magic.
Oh,
All right.
It is the command specialty out of leadership, which
Okay.
is basically bossing people around. And I am initiating an opposed test,
All right.
which means that my commanding voice kicks in.
Oh boy.
I'm going to use some of that. Yeah, and then that would be charisma, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Will you top me off? Thanks.
so many times.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those Shadowrun rolls.
How many?
How do numbers work? 19.
Wow.
This is a 19er.
You can
You're gonna need to borrow some more
talk
dice.
to me if you need to.
So,
Oh, you've got a.
what exactly are you trying to do here?
I am trying
I'm sure we
to
do.
I'm sure we do.
establish
We have to
myself
communicate.
as
We have to.
the dominant person in this
Are you in?
interaction.
Are you on
Okay.
the roof?
I
No, I
am
made it into
You made it into
refusing
the
to
attic,
pay
okay.
the fee
I like to think
Okay.
that I took it
until I
off,
kind of see what
tried to
what he's
smoothly
made
get in
of.
there and
That is 12. That is
You're like,
16.
"Nobody hear
So that is
that?"
19. And I am keeping our weapons on us because I'm an old man and I can't possibly be harmful, and
Okay.
obviously none of my friends are.
All right.
I don't know
And
if you have enough dice.
I believe I have enough. Shadowrun. Oh wow, that's not great. I got
Wow.
3.
Okay.
Where you at, Colin? Help me out, buddy. No, I got 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Three.
Okay.
No, you're safe. You're
Woo.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
It just looked. Oh,
Yeah.
4, 5, 5.
Wait, how
but
many?
That's still less than half.
One,
so he's
two.
fine.
Oh, you're talking about his glitches?
Glitches.
Yeah.
Ah, I was almost glitchy. So you got 3 hits.
I got 3 hits.
'Kay.
I'm so disappointed.
That's okay.
That's one of the things that's so weird about dice systems. You're like, oh yeah, I'm
I
awesome
got
at
I know,
this."
right?
1
I
in 3
can't do
statistically
That was-
speaking.
Right?
That was it. That was.
Throw
That was.
24 dice.
Yes. That was. I've never seen. That's really
On average, you
impressive.
should be getting 6 successes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, he looks at you and. That was a nice speech.
Well, I had to try.
Yeah.
Give
And
it,
your
give it my
weapons.
cred.
Okay. Do you guys all pay the fee?
What?
I'll pay for everybody.
5 new. Oh, you pay for.
Yeah,
you pay
yeah,
for
sure,
everybody.
sure.
All right. And now you.
It's the only entertainment an old man can get these days.
Yeah. You gotta hand over your weapons too.
My what?
Your weapons.
No, I have a bad hip. Sets off metal detectors everywhere. It's the worst.
Is there a metal
Boy.
detector?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a bad hip. Well, you can leave then.
Oh, a question for you. How does this is a older model? How does it differentiate between the metal of weapons and the metal of my cyber hip?
Oh, dude.
Like scientifically, like how does it? It can't, right? Like how would it? What happens if you walk through? You look cybered. Does he look cybered?
Incredibly cyber.
What happens if you walk through?
Well, I work here, so it don't matter. So, you either give me your weapons or you get the fuck out.
Let's just give them all our
Okay.
weapon.
Why don't you just?
We all have one
Just
weapon.
learn
Let's
here.
just give it to them. It's not that big of a deal.
Meat cleaver. I'm a butcher.
What about you?
So, since all my drones are sort of disguised to look like armor, and I've got a trench coat over, but I do have my shotguns, my 2 shotguns, like crisscrossed on my back.
Nice.
Dude, so cool.
Yeah.
So-
Badass.
So I'll get my shotguns off my back and hand him those and be like, the rest is all me, man.
All right.
Are shot gloves ceramic, or do they have metal in them?
Shock gloves are. I don't think they do have metal in them.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think you're good.
Okay, great.
You're good with your shock gloves.
Woo! Who wants to shake hands?
I'll get to the donations in a second, but let's finish this one. And thank you for the donations, by the way. Hey, what do you got? Orc.
you know, brother. And I unsling the black scorpion
That's a nice piece.
and the Taurus, and hand him over.
Classic. I like your style. All right, he checks all the weapons. Do you guys manage to make it through the magnetic anomaly detector without it going off?
I don't know.
Well, are any of your drones armed?
I mean, like actively ready to
Right,
shoot?
you have one that has a flash pack. Are you taking in your little? You're taking your little rotor drones, right?
I mean, whatever is actually.
So probably just like your micro skimmers
mounted.
and your fly spies and all that.
And my fly spies. I mean, if Bojangles is small enough to fit on my back.
He's pretty
then-
big.
Okay.
And plus he's got 2 assault rifles on him.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a tough one to slip past.
Okay, yeah. So just anything that's the non-armed,
All right.
whatever parts of me.
So I still have the street line.
Oh, you do?
On me? Yeah.
Okay.
But that one has a bonus for getting through
Yeah, it sure does.
that stuff.
Let
I was trying to see
me-
if it,
I know,
trying to see
yeah,
if it
let
was
me-
here in the entry, but it didn't look like. But I remember from the fluff.
And you're not going to give him the street line, huh?
I'm gonna try and get it through.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think this place is not real high class, so it's probably not a top of the line model. Yeah.
It's
so I'm
not.
thinking that between the concealed
Let's
holster
see.
it's in, and then it's bonus to getting through these types of
Wait, do
machines.
concealed holsters help
Yeah, you
through
do.
this situation?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so that is it was a single hit Texan.
Because it's my
Okay.
best meat cleaver.
Okay.
I really don't want to
Let me
One
see.
of those perfectly balanced ones.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I've been working
Okay.
with it for like 30 years.
You managed to get through undetected, so you got your little holdout pistol.
All right.
Congratulations. You fooled Bump.
Yeah.
Can I on my console and tell a couple of my armed drones to go meet up with Ketu in the attic?
Your armed drones.
I'll let you know they're on their way. Like, you have a little bit of company coming your way.
They can't find Ketu on the rooftop. Do you?
I'm in the attic now.
Yeah. Did you tell him that you're in the attic, or did you tell her that you're in the attic?
We communicated.
Yeah,
You do. Okay.
we calmed it.
Do you want the rotor drones? They're not exactly stealthy.
What's like
I need stealthy.
what's like the quietest armed drone that I could get up
stealth
there?
mode.
You have a mini skimmer. You have a mini skimmer with a flash pack. That's about as best as you're gonna do.
Okay, what's a flash pack?
A flash pack it's a little device that drops and strobes,
Come out
and
of,
it
they're normal, and then they
blinds
start
people.
dancing.
In a strip club? Okay.
All right,
I don't feel like that's worth it, so
Cool.
all my drones will wait in the truck.
right. So we have some donations to get to here. Okay, Fakwad splooshes Nick
Yes.
and apologizes because he's a gentleman.
Thank you,
Fakwad, you're a
Farquaad.
gentleman. Astro, oh shit, I masoned it. Astro Archeo gives a sploosh to Pop Chops.
Oh,
Yeah.
Splooshin' all over the damn place.
all right. Remind me of the mechanics of the sploosh again.
An extra
It's an
dice.
extra die.
Yeah, it's an extra
That's
die.
awesome.
And when you
Everybody
roll it,
hates
you
me.
have to say sploosh.
Cool.
It's very
I
important.
Could absolutely do that.
That is the most important part. And some person named Amy gives me a reroll. Woo!
Why
And also,
would they do that?
two to the table.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Thanks,
All right.
Amy.
Thanks for watching, Amy, and congratulations on your first night as a DM. Or DM. You're a DM. I'm a GM. This is my third night as a GM, so flop sweat. All right. What? Fourth? You're right. I did have one. I didn't count that one, though.
Everybody,
The
All
one
right.
shots.
I counted it.
everybody hates
Dom
me.
said.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
It's because I just eat in
Right?
in my microphone all night.
Send a donation to let us all know how much you dislike Makayla.
Oh, I don't want your sympathy.
But we do want your money.
Right.
So.
But you're yeah. Okay.
They have to donate to tell us how
Yes.
much they...
Right.
Yeah, it's a donation.
You don't have a voice here unless you pay.
Yeah. Nothing comes for
This
free,
is
bro.
America.
It's
This is
right.
America.
Exactly.
America.
This is UCAS.
I was gonna say technically, I think this is the UCAS, but
All right. So, getting past big old Bump standing in the door, you guys make your way inside and gaze about on the majesty of the glistening Geoduck. Like all cut-rate strip clubs on a Thursday morning, The glistening Geoduck is mostly empty, save for a few depressing regulars. The stage area is currently occupied by a topless, well-endowed orc with large purple stretch marks and several mysterious scars. Currently, she is either sleeping or is suddenly OD'd next to the pole. For a few awkward moments, you're pretty sure you're ogling a dead stripper. When she suddenly stirs, rolls over, and begins to haul herself up a well-worn pole, casting a heavy-lidded gaze in your direction. In a dimly lit corner of the room, one of you catches sight of your Mr. Johnson. He spots you and beckons you over to his table. There's only the barest evidence of his beating yesterday, as it seems he's received some top-notch medical attention in the interim. He's wearing a fine-looking suit, a slightly battered fedora pulled low over his eyes, an expression you presume is meant to look tough as nails and savvy as a savory sauce, though it strikes you more like a scared 12-year-old who just saw an orc stripper die in front of him. So, here is the glistening Geoduck. You are currently... Oh, look at this cute little red pin! You are currently here. And your Mr. Johnson is over here,
Out in the open?
as corner
That
as he could get
table. Okay.
by the bar. There is a bartender here, and there is a stripper here, and there are two regulars in
Is that
their
the
regular
almost dead
spots.
looking stripper?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the pole?
The pole is here.
Okay.
Off center because
Because that's the kind of place this is.
thank you for saying that in unison. All right. So
We know our lives.
Yeah.
but he's like he tries to be all cool about it. He's like,
I'll hobble over. I'll call to one of you guys. Like, would one of you guys be so kind as like to pull my chair out for me, help with the illusion a little bit?
Yeah, I'll really cater
Thank you.
to you. Yeah.
he's alarmed. Who's this guy?
Hello. Not too hard. Okay.
You said you needed a crew, man. We brought you a crew.
He's a member of our team.
How well do you know him? Can you trust him?
We can't even
Yes.
trust you at this point. What's his job?
Were you guys followed? This is over if you guys were followed. I'm not going to deal with amateurs.
Calm down, son. Calm.
We know what we're about. This is just a meeting of individual citizens at a fine establishment.
An establishment.
Who's this guy then? This isn't what we agreed on.
He's a member of our crew.
You trust him?
Yeah.
All right.
He's vouched for.
You weren't followed, were you?
Hey,
No.
Gidget. Johnson brought friends.
Where are they at?
Got one of
I've
them.
been doing numbers in the streets for a
Bathroom
very
and
long
one at
time.
back
I'm
door.
here to make sure this transaction goes through accordingly and in terms that everyone can agree with. Are you okay with my presence here?
I think that bartender's
Yeah.
in on it too.
I need a heads up next time, though, all right? No surprises. I don't like surprises.
And we like our meetings at noon.
I'm gonna send P and Pod off real quick.
Oh, God. So drones launch? I said I didn't like surprises.
No, not like I'm not just like woo, drones
okay.
are flying up. But I just got word that there might be some people in this bar that are. I'm not saying this out loud. This
Okay,
is out
yeah,
of character. I'm sorry.
All right.
Got word that there might be some people in this bar that ain't so kosher right now. Got word from the attic about that. So I was just going to discreetly send off my little itty bitty fly spy, P and Pod.
It's like
Okay.
you reach up and kind of undo your
My
earrings, and then, down to the lap and back behind you.
Yeah.
Then you take your shoes off. And you put your
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
And I'm like, I always wanted to do that.
You gotta have a gimmick.
And then I get up on the stage and I do the robot.
Ooh, boy.
Whoa, it's not that kind of club.
It is now.
It's a very good robot. It's a 0.74 essence robot.
Yes.
This is okay. So
I mean, I don't know how discreet the fly
All I
spies
can
are,
do-
This
so
is-
if they're
all I
not
can
like
hear is
that
the Beverly
discreet,
Hills
then I
Cop
won't do
music
it.
in my
so
head.
to spot.
Yes. She
Okay.
does the thing where she like.
Meow, meow.
There is a
We have fun.
there is a negative there's a negative roll for environmental modifiers. So we are in a low visibility, dim light, so it's -3. Your Fly Spy confers, I believe, a -2
Okay.
because it is a micro drone.
Does it have thermographic imaging or anything that might counteract some of those penalties?
Hold on, let me look.
Oh no, this is for the Johnson to spot.
Oh, to know.
And
to
it's going
spot
to
them?
going to be an opposed roll with your drone's stealth, I believe. You have a
Okay.
stealth soft, a stealth auto soft. I believe it's rating 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. Let me look at the other sheet. Hold on.
Meanwhile, I'll pull out a little small device,
Okay.
and I'll assure the very jumpy Johnson that there are 2 things that ought to happen before any transaction like this, and this is a white noise generator. Boop. Also, we should get a drink.
Aha.
All right.
So I'll wave over.
He relaxes a little bit, and he's like, "Did you find your the stealth
I don't see stealth.
stealth auto soft?"
I don't see that for
Okay.
my Fly Spy.
Okay.
He's got clear
It might-
sight, rigor interface.
It might be on your under
my
your
console?
console. Yeah, I think you have like a stealth.
I've got noise reduction 2.
Okay. Your auto is not under auto sounds. Oh well. Let's
No.
just say then that it is a pilot 2, and I believe it's a stealth 2. So I think you roll 4 dice. If you're just
Okay.
going to leave it on autopilot, it doesn't have an auto soft. So if you're not hopping into VR, then it's going to be just whatever is built in.
I think that's fine. I'll just
Okay.
send 1 off.
Before we get to that,
Yeah, that wasn't. That
we got a
wasn't
donation.
side.
Amy doesn't like you. She paid $5 to say that.
Is this our
Is
Amy?
that directed?
Is this our Amy?
Liar!
Thank you for the donation.
Boy, she gets on
We
that
miss you.
side of the camera and suddenly she's drunk with power!
To be clear, she specifically said Makayla was pretty cool.
God damn it! I mean, no,
Better-
I
better than a
agree,
sploosh.
but
Thank you, because I thought it was directed at me,
Wow,
and my
okay.
feelings were hurt.
no.
His preface was that
Amy's
he looks,
mad
he just
about you.
happens to typically look at you. It's not that Amy hates you. He read it, looked at you, said Amy hates you.
I was looking for
Big
support,
misunderstanding.
and all I got was fury. There it is, right there. Yes, anger. Oh, it's like you're looking right through me. Everybody hates me. Why are you all looking at me? Sorry, just kidding.
You should be used to it, Gravity.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. It's hitting a little close to home.
So
So
I'm
we'll give you
rolling
4 dice.
Okay.
Okay. Holy shit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
How you like them apples?
that was good because I got 2 hits, but it flies away stealthily.
All right.
And the Johnson is none the wiser because he is looking at this white noise device. He's like, God damn it, why didn't I think of that? I mean,
Good idea, right?
well, I mean, I'm not saying that.
Relatively inexpensive, highly functional. I don't have any idea how it works.
Yeah. I mean, mine was normally I trust this place, and so they you know. It's,
Oh, it's not a matter of trust. It's
No,
a
no,
matter
yeah.
of
Yeah. Speaking of trust, God damn it, where's it?
It'll probably come up at some point, but I do have motion sensing.
Okay. He pulls out the RFID chip. He's like, I think you guys might have left this on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the middle of the table. They're pretty cheap, I know. That's an especially cheap one, but, you know. I
You
thought,
were pretty drunk. We were worried you weren't going to get home.
oh, that was very nice of you, but you got me in a little bit of trouble. I had a meeting downtown. So let's just kind of cool it on the, is this person going to double cross me or not business. Cool?
When a random stranger asks if I'm involved in illegal activities in the middle of a street, I feel a little more comfortable if I know a little bit more about what that person's doing.
Yeah, buddy, it's been a hard couple of days here, and I'm not going to tell you anything about what's going on because it's none of your damn business.
Well,
your
then
business
we can
is
be done here.
all right.
Gentlemen.
Is anyone else watching that stripper?
I keep getting
Falls. Gets back up.
Yeah, she falls again. That's part of her act. That's her gimmick.
Oh, that's her thing. That's why she's got 2 regulars.
Look, pal.
Chuck a cred stick.
Pal,
She's committed.
what's your name?
Moonbiter.
Moonbiter. It's very simple. I'm going to give you a job. You can choose to take the job. You can choose to not take the job.
You just told us you weren't going to tell us anything about what's going on, in which case...
In
why
my
did you
life,
share?
because it's none of your damn business. I will tell you everything you
I
need
don't
to know
wanna
about this
anything
job.
About your life.
Good.
What's the job?
I need you guys to recover something for me. It is a recipe, and it is currently in the possession of a man by the name of George Henderson. George lives in a very nice house in a development out in British Hill. You guys know where British Hill is? You know where British Hill is. I don't know what this recipe is. I don't know why my people want it. It's not my business. I wish I could tell you more. All I can tell you is it is a piece of paper. It's going to be pretty old, and it's going to have a signature at the bottom. And he pulls out a little folder and starts flipping through it. And he's like, where in the goddamn hell did I put that? Here it is. It was underneath the folder. He throws this out. That's the signature at the bottom.
Pardon me. What does it say?
I don't know. Looks like Mr. Johnson almost. Yeah. Either way.
The piece of paper you want has that signature at the bottom?
Yep. We know it is in George Henderson's possession. We know it's in his home. We've tracked it to his house. We have surveillance drones checking it out. And this is not it. That's a different job. His house, he sent you this via comlink. This isn't all like pieces of paper that he sends out, except that this is a piece of paper, but it's a copy, obviously. But he wants you to have that with him. So he shoots this over to your comlinks. So this is the Henderson household right here. We've got a couple more pictures here.
And this is a live feed, not an image.
No, this is the still image. Yeah, they didn't want to leave a drone up over some person's house because drones can be tracked. This is the front of his house. And this is the entrance to the development where he lives. Now, this is a security booth, and this is a proximity fence that has apparently some kind of alarm system on it. So that's what I know. I will send the data on the address and all the information we have on George Henderson over to your comlinks. Payment for this is 9,000 new yen per person upon the recovery of the document in question, the authentic document in question.
And how much are your people willing to put up front?
We are willing to pay, I don't even know what the percentage is. 30% now, 70% on the job completion. The stipulation is that George is home with his family. When George is home with his family, you know what? Scratch that. Nobody in the Henderson household is to be harmed. If anybody in the Henderson household is harmed, this job is forfeit.
Who does George work for?
Who does George work for? George is a, you know what? Let me tell you. George is a employee at Wuxing Incorporated. He's a vice president over at Whooshing Incorporated.
Is that a wholly owned subsidiary of anything we've heard of? Is it one of the AAAs?
Whooshing is I think it's a smaller megacorp. I don't think it's in the
Okay.
10.
Cool.
But yeah.
It's like one of the nationals, not an international.
Right.
What is Whooshing known for?
It is it's based in the independent city of Hong Kong. It's very business friendly. Oh wait, hold on.
Do you want me to stay concealed or you want me to walk out? I want to get paid.
Whooshing is.
I
Oh, it
people
is.
moved?
It's on the council. It's number 9 on the council. The corporate slogan is "We're behind everything you do." Corporate status is AAA. It's headquartered in Hong Kong, and it's a Chinese company. It's quiet and conservative. Focused on finance and shipping concerns. We do not know how George acquired this recipe, but we know that he has been shopping it around to several people, and my employers are interested in acquiring it. Do you have any more questions?
So did your employers mandate a timeline for this run?
He's going to be making the delivery at 7:30 tomorrow morning in downtown Seattle. If he's able to make that delivery, obviously, the deal is forfeit. So you need to do your best to recover that recipe before then.
So it's a rush job.
You could say that. Hence me calling you in a little bit earlier in the day. My apologies. It won't happen again.
Is this a food recipe or an awakened recipe?
No idea. It's an old recipe. It's got that signature on it. That's all they told me.
So, in my many, many years doing the numbers, I've learned 2 very important facts. One is rush jobs are very expensive. They're not 9,000 new yen expensive. They're 1,300, 13,000 new yen expensive.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, and secondarily, I have learned that people in your position are always given more money than they say. It is in your best interest, of course, to give us a lower rate, pocket what you can, so long as the job gets done. We, being professionals, can't really let that happen, of course you understand. I'm willing to buy you another drink. However,
I appreciate that.
we can't really afford to go lower than 13,000 on a rush job.
The bartender actually comes over. He's like, you see his name tag says Wild Stallion. And he leans in, he's like, oh.
Sorry.
Hey, what are you guys drinking?
I will be having a mint julep, of course.
All right.
You know the julep?
I know the julep.
Okay.
How about you?
I don't know. What's excellent?
Each other.
We have a whiskey that is most excellent.
I'll have that.
All right. Excellent. What do you want?
She's in the attic.
No.
I think I'm seeing things. Station.
Bourbon and Branch.
All right. I'll be right back with your drink orders.
And what's
And
what does the Johnson order?
Oh, I already know what he wants. Water. Bogus.
my fly spy is monitoring the bartender making our drinks.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a very, very
All
good
right.
idea.
That's good.
He is terrible at his job. He is on something, and he's really easily distracted. He's sneaking drinks when he can, but he's not slipping anything in your
Whoa,
drinks.
self. Garbage can.
can't believe I got to make these drinks. How lame is this?
Totally bogus.
Oh, dang. All right.
I really want to.
I was nervous. I didn't know if I'd pull that one off. That's like
Nailed
I
it.
forgot.
That was good.
I forgot about pre-Matrix Keanu, but it came to me at the last second. Okay.
It's an important Keanu
Cool.
for me.
So he's like,
I love that Keanu.
sorry, he's
Pre-Matrix is best Matrix. Yeah.
he's a cool guy. He's fine. But you're saying that you.
That water upset in your stomach?
There's I was given a little bit of discretion as to the rate, being that you guys are relatively unknown. I wasn't given a lot to play with, but I can at least
How
give
did
you.
you come to choosing our particular crew for your job?
Can I walk up at that point? Can I?
What's that? Do you fall out of the ceiling? No. Oh my God!
All of a sudden, she just drops from the ceiling
Yeah.
into a chair.
Oh, we don't need no stinking rope.
It's up to you, man.
My idea.
I mean, you're probably surveilling from on high.
Wouldn't know how much I can add to it.
I am calmed if you just want to have us, any of us say stuff.
I've been talking to.
True.
Cool. That's great. So long as you know you have a voice in the group.
Yeah.
My idea was that you had someone with you, but I don't know if you do.
There's a gentleman sitting here. He's got a shaved head, probably weighs about 250, human. And he has got a sad little stack of single new yens. And he's just kind of resting and waiting for the dancer to be finished. So he can start throwing things out.
The back or anything.
The back is locked. There's another performer in the changing room right now. Feel free to go back in there, weirdo.
That's part of your team.
But yeah, it's a two-man dance team right now. Because there are two patrons out there, and they're both nursing very watered-down whiskeys. So the other guy is he's an orc. Looks nice enough. Not holding a wad. Just kind of looks really bored. Everybody just looks really miserable. He doesn't know what he's doing here. He's probably hiding from somebody, but he doesn't look threatening at all. Nobody's armed, at least as far as you can tell.
That bartender.
Excellent. So,
Our crew is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that you know, we're not.
Where's the fourth?
Ketu, you can come down.
Our crew is 6. By my count, our crew is 6.
6. Where are the other 2?
Well, this is the 6th world. No one shows up. People don't have to show up physically. They're very important to our team, right?
I'm gonna need to see everybody who I'm paying because that's just how this works. You guys are just showing up 3 and being, oh yeah, oh maybe you've got 20 other people. Come on, man. I wasn't born yesterday.
I'm there.
Right as
you
you
already
say
went on your
that.
rant. I'm there.
Right as he says that, he drops out of the ceiling and sits in the chair.
Really? And you make yourself seen? Bump with ridiculously fast speed comes sprinting over to you. Hey! How'd you get in here?
He's been here the whole time, Bump.
I didn't see him.
We all came in together.
You come with me. You gotta pay a fee. It's 5 new yen. You got any weapons on you?
we just
It's done.
give him 10 new years.
I don't like surprises.
This is for the inconvenience.
We don't like surprises in here.
Bump.
We keep things very low key.
Bump.
Uh,
Is a mistake, man. Okay?
he was
He was dressed in black. It's dark in here.
I've been here the
Here's
whole time.
$10 for your trouble.
Roll con.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you're killing it.
That's good.
Also, I'm gonna. Dude, how do we want to play this? Do we want a party of 4? I feel like we got to give a cut to our,
Well,
our
honestly,
child here.
I
and,
would have meant to say 5 because I'd forgotten about Grabsy.
And then I was
Because-
counting in your
Aw,
other face.
poor
which I know
Grabsy.
you know about. Should we count in the other face?
Not on this mission.
He's not here. He's not here for this job.
Yeah, I mean, you can split the take, man.
Oh man, you're gonna betray your old pal Grabsy?
No, we're gonna betray our new pal Johnson, if that is his real name. It's not.
I'm not sure George Harrison is that person.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, classic George Harrison.
That's a
This
fake
guy's
name if
pulling
I've
such
ever
a
heard
George
one.
Harrison.
Okay. So.
Made up name.
George.
Oh shit, Con is not a good one to look up.
Paul is
Hold on.
dead.
I don't have any
do
kind of
you
skill
have-
that's probably going to
Do you
help me
have
with
the
this.
con skill at all?
Nope.
would you like me to intercede on your behalf?
He actually scared
Do
me when
that.
he came over as the bouncer. Did you see
Do
that?
that, and then I'll use my one hit
Now,
that I got
he
from
is-
Braid last week, and also my sploosh to do this.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Bump is he is legit terrifying.
Bump is beastie.
He is superhumanly large and scary.
Bump.
Just so you know.
Bump. Bump.
Whoa.
Take the 10. That's 5, of course, for our friend who didn't pay because she snuck past you because I think you were asleep.
I never sleep on the job. You don't know that.
You
don't know me. I'm Bump.
Are you done?
It's all right, man. He didn't mean anything by it.
I like you. All right. But he got to give me his weapons. I know he got some. Look at him. Oh, sneaky.
Pat me down.
Can
Okay.
I?
He's gonna pat you down. Do you have anything on you?
Just this chainsaw. Stealth chainsaw.
Is this rocket launcher?
It's Panther assault cannon.
I had some blades, but they're well hidden in my boots.
They're well hidden. You rolled 5 hits.
What?
Sorry, he rolled 4 hits. Do you have palming?
Yes.
You should have palming.
Yes.
Beat 4 hits.
Plumbing is agility. Is that right?
Well, they should have a little dice total next to it.
7.
7. Okay.
Not bad.
Roll 7 dice.
Better than mine.
And just so I understand, what am I aiming to get to?
You are aiming to beat 4 hits.
Okay.
Meet or beat 4 hits.
Too short.
Short arms.
1, 2.
Oh.
He finds one of your knives in your boot.
I
Unless you want to
forgot
use a
about
reroll for that.
Oh, you could.
But
I'll just.
Or do we want to? Can we transfer hits?
if you want.
We're doing it?
I mean, it's up to you. If you think you can deal with Bump finding a weapon on you, then I would save it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
It's like this.
This is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this cute little thing.
That's my favorite. I forgot.
All right, I'm putting this in checkout. You see me before you leave. I'll have my eye on you.
Thank you, Bump.
Okay. He stomps back.
I was about to radio to Grabsy for a little distraction.